Plaintiff Diana Fulis says she met the defendant in a 12-step program that she was attending to battle alcoholism. Diana claims she and the defendant eventually got married, but he abandoned her and moved out of state without warning. She's suing her ex-husband for tax money and unpaid bills. Defendant Lee Myers insists Diana knew he was moving out of state and says she was fine with it because Diana had a going-away party for him. Lee denies owing Diana for the tax money because he claims he paid that off last year.
Prove your case.
Back in January of 2003, I entered a 12-step program. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I met Lee a couple months later, and I really admired him. He was working a full-time job, paying his child support, visiting his children, and that's what I was looking for. He was truly a partner when we first got married.
That was in 03?
No, that was January of 04 is when we got married. And I didn't know what was about to happen. Destination Tennessee Hillbilly, I didn't understand that.
What did you say?
Destination Tennessee, I didn't know that was in the game plan.
You said something after that.
Hillbilly.
Isn't that considered like a slur against Appalachian people?
I suppose, and I apologize for that.
All right, go ahead.
Shortly after we got married, my daughter moved in with us. Then after that, we went for custody of his son, Jake. We got custody of his son, Jake. Then he started having medical problems where he was, with his back, he was in and out of work, a couple of jobs, and it ended up that I was the one working. I carried the insurance.
As of what date?
It was a year ago, May of 06.
Sir, when were you out of work?
January 04 to May, June of 04.
Okay, so right after marrying her, you lost your job?
Right before.
Right before.
I came
so
off
she
of medical
knew you were
leave.
Unemployed?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am?
Yes, I did.
Well, why are you mentioning it now?
You know, because he came off the road because he was having a problem, but he was going back to work.
All right. Let me hear your side.
We met and I did fall in love with her, and I was working at the time. Then in the late December part of 03, I came off of the road because I was in a lot of pain due to back surgery and neck surgery. And then it was the day before we got married that her daughter moved in with us. And
she didn't contribute to the household?
No, she didn't.
All
She
right.
didn't have a job. And I said, okay, because, I mean, I don't want to see...
You didn't have one either?
No, and I don't ever want to see a child of ours in the street.
Okay, but you were getting disability, I assume?
Yeah, I had applied for disability during that
How long
period.
afterwards did you all divorce?
Just in February.
And it finalized in
February
this
of
year.
what?
This year.
08.
All right, February of 08, you all divorced. So you at least stayed together 4 years?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, but that's a long time to be broke. All right, go ahead, ma'am.
I went back to work, Your Honor.
Oh, when did you go back?
In late May of 04.
Oh, good. Well, you'll be able to pay this tab. All right. Go ahead, ma'am. What else do you want to tell me before we get to the tax money and bills you're suing him about?
Okay, he came off of work again, and we were struggling, and we were waiting for his Social Security to come in. At the time with my checks,
What year are we talking about now?
Just this June when he left.
All right.
Okay?
Go ahead.
They were taking, I carried the insurance, and he was
Why did he leave?
I don't know.
Okay, you want to ask him?
You know what? It really doesn't matter at this point. Really.
You marry a guy for 4 years and he walks out on you and
She knows why.
You don't want to know why?
I have heard.
He says you know why, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
What broke up the marriage?
In January of 07, I had told her that I needed to move south because I was really suffering through the winters in Wisconsin. And she said, I really don't want to. And I said, but you don't understand. I really do need to move south.
Did you just disappear on her?
No, I planned it, and we even had a going-away party. I mean, we did.
Ma'am, is this true?
Okay. You know what?
Did you have a going-away party?
You know what? We had some people gather in the back to have a talk. When he said he was going to leave because of the weather, it does snow and get cold in Tennessee.
Okay, so he did tell you why.
He told me it was for his back. Do I
Okay.
buy that? Do I believe that?
All right, but my
No, I
question
don't.
is, did he tell you? And you said no.
But-
So let's proceed,
But see,
ma'am.
when he left, when he said
Okay,
that
let me
we had
hear
this
from him.
party,
What is she suing you about, sir?
She's suing me for her taxes this year that she got taken, and our
Do you
marriage
believe
ended.
you owe?
There was-
If not, why?
No, I
had
don't.
this
And
here.
because I did take care of it back, I'm trying to think of the
So
year,
you've
sir.
paid the taxes?
Yes, last year.
All right. What about the 401k withdrawal she's suing you about?
That was because it was during the time that before the levy was released, we needed the money to pay, our bills. And so she said, I'll get the money out of my 401k
Oh.
so we can pay our taxes.
All this occurred while you all were
and
married?
pay for our bills. And
Did all of this occur while you were married?
Yes,
These
Your Honor.
debts?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did the judge address these debts in the divorce decree?
I was not at the divorce, Your Honor.
Did you ever get a copy of the results?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, that's what I'm referring to. You don't have to be there to get a copy
Yes, Your
of
Honor.
the divorce decree.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can I have it?
I didn't bring it with. I didn't know I was going to need my divorce decree, Your Honor.
Okay, you didn't know that you're supposed to abide by that as well when it comes to financial matters?
I had taken care of it, Your
You
Honor.
he
addressed it
hasn't.
just as the divorce decree instructed you to?
I'd already taken care of it. I had told her
Sir,
that.
did you address your financial obligations
I don't-
as the divorce decree instructed you? It usually says this. It says so-and-so owes this amount. So-and-so is to get half of this. So-and-so is to pay this. Do you remember seeing any of that on your divorce decree?
No, Your Honor.
You never read your divorce decree?
Most of it, yes, Your
But
Honor.
you didn't read anything about the financial matters.
Just the part about the $600, Your Honor.
And
for the
did you
water
pay
bill.
that?
No, Your Honor.
So we went through all of this to determine that you have not lived up to the financial responsibility listed in your divorce decree.
Just the $600,
I didn't
Your Honor.
ask just. Have you lived up to it?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Do you have the divorce decree?
This is the divorce decree. This is from the IRS, which is his taxes.
Mm-hmm.
He made arrangements in January.
To your knowledge, what does the divorce decree require as it relates to taxes?
It's his responsibility.
All of the taxes. All right. And
And
what
this
about
is
the
the-
401k withdrawal you're suing him for?
On the divorce, it's not on there.
All right, I'm going to go strictly by what the divorce decree says because that's how financial obligations are resolved when it comes to a divorce. Does your witness want to speak?
Yes, I do actually.
State your name.
My name is Danielle Kiswick. I'm Diana's daughter. I did not move in the day before they got married. I actually moved in about a month later. The reason I did not work is because I had a daughter with lung disease who could not attend childcare, and I was attending school.
Okay.
And he asked me to move in so he could watch my children while I attended school. I know that I watched my mother work every day, come home and cut the grass while he sat at a table with his friends drinking coffee.
You could have advised her, and then you wouldn't have had to watch her
Well,
when she was
can advise
struggling. You
people
could
all
have
you
said,
want.
Mom, don't marry him. He's unemployed. I don't want to see you struggle.
She's told me those
Can
things
I
about
have
my
the
men.
unpaid utility bills you're suing about? Sir, did you pay all the utility bills that you owed, to your knowledge?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right, good enough. I'll be back with my decision, and if you have any
That's
other
the receipt.
receipts, give them to Doyle while I'm deliberating and looking at this divorce decree. All right, once again, ma'am, you're suing your ex-husband for $2,971, alleging he owes you this money for taxes, for half of your 401k withdrawal, and for unpaid bills. Your financial obligations were spelled out in the divorce decree. The judge ordered that the husband is to pay the IRS, and it appears that the monies that were applied to his tax debt were to go to you. And therefore, I'll grant you the $747. Then I also see that he paid the utilities, and that was for $661. The hardship loan, which is the 401k withdrawal that you're asking him to pay half of, the court ordered no such thing. The court ordered you to pay all of that. And you all should know, once again, and those viewers watching should know that everything owed or to be paid after a divorce is totally pursuant to the divorce decree. It's important that you all understand this, and hopefully you do. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.